Hi, this is Patty at the Chiro Channel. Today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to use a grid. And we would probably use a grid for reasons to lay out office hours, maybe benefits and features for a product or a service that we provide. It's just a great way and a great tool to use for laying out some information. So we're going to create office hours today, and I'm going to show you how to do that real easily with our template background once again. So we're going to go ahead and go add a blank page and get into our canvas right away. Again, just go down to the gear button and we're going to pick that template background. So that's half the way done already. Okay, so for the hours, what I'd like to do is actually have a nice little backdrop behind my hours. So I'm going to pull a box onto my canvas and I'm going to stretch it out where I think my hours are going to be. And I mean, you can always adjust this box as needed. I'm going to turn the color to my corporate blue. I'm going to round out the corners. And I'm going to add a little bit of a white border because it just sets it off a little bit. Okay, so that's nice. So where we find our grid is in the text app up in your basic elements. So you just want to grab your text app and drag it onto your canvas. And we're going to stretch it out pretty much the whole width. And what you want to do is you want to highlight the text and you want to just hit your delete button on your keyboard. And then up on this upper toolbar up here, you're going to see Insert Table. So when I click on that, it's going to ask me how many rows do you want and how many columns do you want. Well, I want the day and I also want the morning time and the afternoon time. So I'm going to choose 7 rows by 3 columns, and they line up right here. I want you to grab your handles and drag it down. Now, what's really nice is the grid column lines you can change and you can move according to your needs, however you put your content in here. So it works out very nicely. When I click on any cell in particular, it brings up this, I'll say, sub toolbar. Okay, if I click on the first icon, it says table header. I'm going to click on that, and right away it's going to give me a header up here, and I'm going to actually put our name up there for office hours. But if I click in any of those cells, it's one cell at a time. I actually want to merge those cells so it's one full header. So all you need to do is click in the first and drag your cursor all the way to the 3rd column. And then right below that table header is the icon for cell. And I'm going to say merge cells. There. Now this is one large cell up here. And I'm going to type in here office hours. I want this to be my corporate blue, so I'm going to go ahead and change that to blue. And I also want to be able to center that. So in this icon, there's also horizontal lining. So I'm going to go ahead and click down to the center. Now we've got it nicely aligned. I do want to make this row white. I don't want it to be gray. So you see this little pot down here, that's the cell background. And I know that my hex color is hashtag FFFFFF 6 times, and that makes the color white. Okay, easy so far, right? So the next thing I'd like to do is, I don't want to have all our days and times all smashed together without some kind of separation. So I'm going to go over to our cell style. I'm sorry, We're going to go up to the table style. And you can put your borders in however you like. If you want solid, dashed, horizontal, whatever. I really don't want anything highlighted, but I do want alternate rows. So I'm going to click on alternate rows, and you'll see I've got staggering white and blue, which is great. So from there, I can start to put in our days. I know the first one's going to be Monday. Second one, we're going to go right in and build Tuesday. Well, maybe if this is all going to be black. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the next, and so forth. Okay, so let me finish building the days of the week in there. Okay, so what I want, the Monday, anything that's on a blue line, I'm going to change the color to white so that we can actually see it. I really don't want the black. And then anything that's in the white, I'm going to change to my corporate blue. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so now I have my days all staggered the way I want them to be. I'm going to take this column and just slide it a little bit closer towards the day and give me a little bit more room for my dates, or my times actually. So let's say you open your office at 8 a.m. and you take a break at noon, and then you reopen at 2 p.m. until 6 p.m. Tuesday, you just have patients scheduled from 2 p.m. till 6 p.m. Wednesday is going to be a full day. Thursday is going to be 8 a.m. till noon. Friday will be a full day. And Saturday, we're just going to do 8 a.m. till noon. So let me fill in the rest of those times for you. Okay, so now I have all the days and the morning times and the afternoon times all filled out. I also did put down our closed times as well. So it's a little scrunchy. So I want to go over to the left-hand side, and you go to the line spacing and stretch it out. It's not so scrunched. We'll stretch that up a little bit. And then make sure that your handles go all the way down. And just adjust it nicely like that. Those are all your hours, and that's how easy it is to do. In order to get some animation in here, I'm going to click on the frame behind it, and I'll have that frame drop in. And then the table hours, what's really nice is it's all one large table. So I can actually just have that swing right in. And I'm going to put that probably at about 2. And then we can go ahead and click our animation and see what this looks like. There you go. Just a neat way to show your office hours, and you are using your template background. So stay tuned for my next training video.